from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them eat once your infiltration is successful. Here. Take care, Your Majesty. There is one other. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when there is much we ought to tend to, while examining the palace ledger for evidence of it for some time now. What's more, this cannot be mere, yet 'tis strange. I dare say, 'tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I am glad to hear it.
Tell it.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
What brings you here?
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Let's make haste, else I'll be at this all night.
Onward to Burnworth Castle. I'll teach him a lesson they will soon
I
forget.
quite like it.
Here at last.
If that is your destination.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
to sit and gather once more.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I pray be cautious, Your Majesty.
Are assigned all. Such quietude is a blessing.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin to...
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace. This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your... Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
The townspeople depend on it.
Nary a gentle scratch on my arms and armor.
Good to see you, Master.
What's this? Come to admire my... Oh. To think if only my collection were complete. Alas, the sand would wound my... If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, the man's home is located...
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
All this hustle and bustle was wanted.
Only fools and urchins know what the mind is.
Everyone out and about.
Treat myself.
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are... How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deez's... To think, 'tis a surprise. But if Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deez's focus, you have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited...
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
I'm not sure what we're dealing with here.
Phasus. Now there's a name to remember.
My head hurts just thinking about.
That's quite enough!
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast. For the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Wakestone shards are worth their weight in gold, when one has enough of them to combine.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it. My pack's grown rather heavy.
If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you.
'Tis here that the bodies of... I beg you to conduct yourself with care. Your patronage is...
Wouldn't say no to a nice, juicy... Beast stay Dogma. Head will roll if aught goes awry.
bunch of sluggards. New blood.
Quiet at last.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
Thankless job, this.
I'd hasten home, but it's not my duty.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Or, Deesa's Arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, this reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be Arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Disa's absurd demand. That said, if you know of a place with a mount, tell me. I suspected as much.
But not Broadsteel if I can avoid it.